have introduced him earlier, but I'm going to introduce him again. Mr. Shegun Adegoke is the founder, Chief Executive Officer of Baay Project Limited, and he's the founder of Baay Agro Limited. Mr. Shegun is a Harvard Business School online social entrepreneur, an engineer, and a farmer. He's an advocate of rural community development and the building of sustainable cities. He's passionate about the SDG goal, zero hunger. So thank you very much, Mr. Shegun. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Ms. Phoebe. And that's a great job we've been doing since we started this online webinar. Thank you for the brilliant work you've been doing. I would want to, first of all, I would say that I appreciate the guest speakers so far, Barrister Williams and Mr. Akin Alabi and Mr. Tadi. Thank you. Also, my partner, my friend, my brother, Mr. Said Oshin. Thank you for your contribution and for enlightening all of our viewers and people that have joined us today on the nitty-gritty of agribusiness value chain and how they should start, the structure, the difficulties in the business and how passionate they should be moving forward and how big the market and the industry is. I always tell people that the industry is quite large, it's big, and it's very important, bedrock to human existence, and it is very important for all of us to find a way around it. It's one of the what I call the problem of the world today. There's inflation here and there. There's war in Russia and Ukraine, but that has actually held numbers of countries to ransom over the last month. And I think it's high time for all of us to start looking into contributing our quota across board, across the value chain, from the farm to the processing, to the logistics, to the supply chain, to the exports, and all of the value chain that are actually attributed to agribusiness. So straight to it, I will talk on some of our work at Baay Agro here. So, and I've mentioned them before now, and I won't take most of our time. We are open to sustainable partnership across the country, and we narrow our work to cashew plantation. Like Mr. Alabi said, it's very important for you to be able to identify, your market, what you want to go into, the supply chain you are trying to go into, identify it, and see how you can acquire knowledge in it. This is what we've acquired knowledge in. We have partners that have actually had over 10, 20 years experience in this particular sector, and we are very happy to have recorded substantial progress in the last 3 years that we started this. Also, as part of our work to have a cycle agricultural practice, because waste is something we don't want to encourage in agribusinesses. We also have our degree farm where we have most of the waste being used as manure on our cashew plantation. So we do both cashew production, and on these two production, we have our investment options that are always available for people to, come on board. We have investments in terms of partnership, we have in terms of equity, and we have in terms of money on money, what we call return on investment. I tell people that going to financial institutions is quite difficult in agribusiness space, though they've been able to identify that you can structure your business in such to be able to avail yourself such opportunity. Nevertheless, it is always advisable, like Mr. Alabi quoted earlier, to bootstrap when you're starting after you've acquired knowledge. It is very important to seek funds from friends and family, mentors, support, individuals, cooperative organizations, and possibly some people that have the nerves, they can also do crowdfunding. And you have to know your numbers very well when you're crowdfunding. You have to be sure of your numbers, and you have to be very sure of what you can give back to the people, because it's the easy way to make money, and it's also the hard way to, it's very easy way to be on the bad side of the people. I will also extend that we, over the last years, partnered across Oyo State, Osun State, and outside the country. We have our partners in Kenya, we have in Mozambique, and most of these people we've been able to partner on basically cashew production with them, and we are looking forward to maxing out 500 acres of land by the end of by Q4 2022 across these demographics I've just mentioned, locally in Nigeria and outside of the country. And like I've just mentioned, I think I want to reiterate that our investment opportunities are available across the year. You could reach out to us at any time if you are looking at doing anything in if you are looking at investing in the cashew space or the pork space. Like I said, it could be partnership based, it could be equity based, and it could be money on money based. I also want to thank the Bank of Industry, though it seems like Barrister Williams have quite bad experience with our commercial banks locally here, but I would like to extend some serious appreciation to Mr. Tidy and his colleagues at the Bank of Industry. The point is that investment attraction is a difficult journey for entrepreneurs, even outside of agribusiness. But I think it's important for all of us to structure our business appropriately, brand, seek appropriate knowledge, know when to go to the farm, know when to come into value addition, know when to access the market, and get appropriate hands to partner with you as we move further. I was asked that how much will you collect from Bank of Industry? Well, we are open to collect billions of naira from the Bank of Industry moving forward. So also, I want to also mention to listeners today that moving forward, the Agro is open to sustainable partnership in any field you are into, where we personally have narrowed our own work to cashew and pork production. We make markets available for smallholder farmers. Nevertheless, we're open to supporting people across board. We have a cooperative we are working on, and we have to launch it very soon. Some of the people that are here today, they are aware of what we call African Farmers Network, and what we are actually working on is to have smallholder farmers, agripreneurs like us that are starting up. We are looking at bringing all of us together to have a platform to be able to access investments, funds, knowledge needed, and also big farms like the Niji farms and the Ajala farms, as mentioned by Mr. Alabi. So feel free to follow us on all our social media platforms or any of our investment. Feel free to write us in our emails, send emails to us at admindesk@bayagro.com, proposing what you want to do. I think finally the chat box should have the email there, so you can write us. We are going to look through all of this, and we are going to see how we can work together to make this a possibility for all of us. So that's pretty much everything from my end. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining us today.